instead we're going to play a slightly different game. It's a game that requires us to take one person from the audience.
Suit.
Two lucky audience members.
Two lucky audience members.
Sure.
That'd be great.
2 people.
Yeah, let's get it.
It's not
You
hard.
guys are gonna volunteer, right?
Come on, come on up.
It's super silly, it's not hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this happening?
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're
I
gonna
give it a round of applause. The big day.
One of us is gonna knock it
It'll be
over.
right
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Alright, we're going to kick you 3
Okay.
Sure.
out with the 2 of you. So you 2 please follow them.
Come on out.
Alright, this is a game called Chainsaw. It's about murder. Let's just start with that. In this game, we're going to have a murder weapon, the occupation of the murderer, and the location of
Where the murder.
where the murder took place, and we're going to communicate this from one person to the next. However, they're not going to be able to use English or any other language to communicate. They have to use gibberish. So exactly. So each person, we're going to call them back in one by one, and each person is going to tell the next person, what the murderers did for a job, where the murder happened, and what the object, the murder weapon was. And we're going to communicate these three things to the next person. Then the person who just came in is going to murder the person who just told them, and then the next person is going to come in, and it's going to happen again. It's a little bit like telephone, if you know that game. Just sort of trying to get it to the next person.
It's the simplest game we play.
Yeah, it's a little complicated. It'll make a lot more sense once people start coming in. But for this game, we need those 3 things. We need the job, the location, and the object. So let's start off with, what's the job of the murderer?
What's an exciting job?
Skyscraper window cleaner.
Skyscraper window cleaner. That's an excellent suggestion. Second of all, we need the location. So where did this murder happen?
Sewers.
Sewers?
Sewers are a place you can get murdered. No witnesses.
Yeah. And finally, what is the murder weapon?
What's the worst gift you've ever received?
Socks.
Socks.
Socks? Okay, socks. Alright, so let's go through those again. First we have...
With soap in it.
Great, excellent.
Socks
with a bar of soap in it.
Okay.
2 bars.
We have 2 bars of soap.
Wow,
2
you
bars
are
of
really.
soap.
If you saw that last game,
Yeah.
you were really impressed with our guessing abilities.
No, that's great, that's great. So, first of all, the job is a skyscraper window washer. The location is the sewers, and the murder weapon is a sock
Sock
with
with
two bars of soap in it.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, that's all we really need, so let's call the first person back in. You ready for this? On 3, let's say come
you
back.
wanna time it so we can
Yeah,
get this
we can.
moving? A lot of people.
We're gonna make this more difficult for them, yeah, just by yelling at them, move on every time. They've spent about 30 seconds on each one. So let's get that ready, and then let's call them back in. Alright, on 3, let's say come back. So, first person, if you're ready, you can just say come back on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come back!
Shabby bola,
Alright, move on! Alright, on 3, let's call the next person back. 1, 2, 3, come back! Alright, let's call the next person in on 3. Come back. 1, 2, 3, come back! Alright, move on. Alright, excellent. Let's call the next person in on 3. Come back. 1, 2, 3, come back! All right, move on. All right, move on to the last thing. All right, on three, let's call the final person in. 1, 2, 3, come back! All right, move on.
Shabba dabba hubba.
All right, move on to the last All right, wonderful. Let's give it a hand to everyone on stage. I need you guys now to get in order. Get in line in order that you died. So I think Joe's first. Okay. So we're going to go through from the far end back and try and figure out what everything was. So first of all, what was the job of the murderer?
Was he a window washer?
Okay.
I believe I was in fact. At first I thought I demolished buildings, but at the last second I changed that to a window washer.
I thought I was washing vehicles.
Okay.
Window washer.
Window washer is a skyscraper window washer, hence the long part at the beginning.
So this is exactly what
Yeah,
you
Yeah, you did that.
Great job. Great job. Give it a round of applause.
I have a feeling the other two aren't going to be a success.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So what was the location of the murder?
Was it a cemetery?
Okay.
I believe it had to do with a vagabond jumping on the bridge.
I like your.
A
Before it
Classic location.
Before it was car wash, now it is building with windows. So I'm revising a little bit.
Car wash is what you thought?
Yeah, I thought it was
Car
Car
wash.
wash. Sewer?
Yeah, sewer.
Sewer!
Alright.
So close. So close.
Cemetery and sewer, they're both
And
gross
finally,
places.
what was
John's detour.
what was the murder weapon?
Was it a sword?
No?
No? The...
Yeah, I'm a bad caddy, I guess. I thought it was a golf club.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a pillowcase full of soap.
I thought it was a sock full of soap.
Yeah, a sock with a couple bars of soap in it.
A sock with 2 bars of soap!